Welcome! Oh my gosh, I am so excited. My name is Anique Dean, and this is my first official YouTube channel video for all of you. I have been thinking about doing this for over 5 years. I have been told to do this, so you know what? It's a new year, and I thought, what have I got to lose? I'm just gonna go for it. So here I am. I'm a mom of five, I'm a wife, and I have been doing over 15 years of personal growth work. And so I just have a lot of things that I've digested over the years and life that I've lived. And, being a mom, I'm a former teacher, I'm a business owner. I want to share with you some of the things that have been helping me. We're living in kind of a funny time, and there's a lot of dark moments, and there's a lot of times we're feeling anxious or scared or uncomfortable. And so I don't know if that's you. I don't know if you can relate to that. But I know myself, and I know even within my family, with my kids, with my business partners, I'm seeing it with my friends, with other parents and moms. And so I looked back, I'm like, I've been doing this for 15 years, really diving into growing myself personally, reading, taking courses, going to different retreats. And then I thought back even further, I'm like, actually, I've been doing this for longer than that. So my dad, my parents were both educators, and my dad also was a counselor. And so I was like, I've been being counseled since I was a little girl. But it took me all the way back to when I was 20 years old. I was just really struggling. It was in university, and I ended up dropping out. I was depressed. It was a really, really low point in my life. And it's not something I talk about a lot. And it was something that also was in the back of my head for a lot of years, that fear of that depression and that anxiety rearing its ugly head again. And then having 5 kids, those of you that know me, within a 6-7 year period, and building a business, all these things, there was a lot of moments of stress and anxiety, and I don't even like using that word, but that worry, that fear, all those feelings. And so back in the day when I was 19 and 20, I dropped out of school and I came home. I moved back in with my mom and dad, which was horrible because I'm also a recovering people pleaser. I don't know if there's any of you, and I'm like major guilt person. Like that's my thing. That's my big things that I need to work through. And so I moved home, and and I went and saw a counselor, but one of the things my dad taught me, and I don't know if he even remembers us having this conversation, or just I don't know if he knows how big this impacted me, but one of the things, because I was at a point in my life where I didn't know what I could do each day to get myself out of bed. I don't know what could make me, I couldn't think of anything to do that would make me happy. I knew going to the gym was good for me. I knew getting outside, I knew seeing my friends, but I didn't even want to. And he said to me, the first thing you need to do when you wake up each day is just take in a giant deep breath. He goes, I want you to think of doing 10 deep breaths, breathing in and out. And on each breath, I want you to say something positive. Like, I'm okay. I can handle this. I am healthy. And with each breath, saying basically a positive statement, a positive affirmation. And now it kind of sound kind of hokey. However, there is powerful research behind this, right? That we know that these things work. And so that was something that I started to do. And then as I got through that, and I grew in life and all the things, and now I've had my personal growth journey, I realize I have a very strict kind of morning routine, and just the power of our words and the power of the things that we say to ourselves. So today is Monday. I don't know if you wake up Monday morning or any morning or every morning with just that kind of like, ugh. And maybe it's anxiety, maybe it's stress, maybe it's just you're feeling in a funk, but that feeling in the bottom of your stomach. And what is something that you can do right away to improve that and to change and shift? Because we have feelings, but we flow through those feelings. They're not there forever. And I think that's something as humans we need to remind ourselves of. So I'm going to give you a hot tip. I am one of my latest book that I'm reading right now that I love. I love Mel Robbins, and I am reading her High Five Habit book right now, and it's blowing my mind. I've read a lot of books over the last 15 years. This book, I love it. I love you, Mel. And so one of the things she talked about today is our vagus nerve, which runs from your brain all the way through down your body, it's attached to all your major organs. And And how when we take that deep breath, when we do that meditation, when we do those things, it really centers us. We can let those feelings flow. And so one of the things she talked about that I read about today was putting your hand on your heart. You can do this first thing in the morning. You can do this anytime during the day. You can do this when you're in the car. You can do this when you're in the grocery line. But put that hand on your heart and take a really deep cleansing breath and just say to yourself, I am okay. I am safe. I am loved. And it's interesting because I woke up this morning last night I didn't do my regular routine. I stayed up a little later and we were watching a movie, which it's not good to be on any form of screen for me before bed. And so I woke up this morning just feeling a little, and I had also committed to myself that I was going to do this call. So maybe that's why I was feeling, maybe it was a little nervous too, a little nervous energy. And so I did that as I was doing the reading this morning, and then I did my journaling and I did my meditation, but I did I am safe, I'm okay, and I'm loved. So I want you to try this with your kids, try this with yourself. The things that we want to help our kids with, we need to be also working on ourselves as parents. So I hope that little tip helps. It's not mine, it's Mel Robbins, it's from my dad, Bernie. Just take those deep breaths and say those positive words. I hope this was helpful. Let me know what you guys want to hear about. I'm all things mom. I'm all things marriage. I'm all things moving your body, motivation. You guys, I'm here to serve you guys. And really, this is just for me. I love to talk. I've been told that my whole life. And so this is, you know what? If no one listens to me on here, that's okay too. I'm just getting a chance to talk every Monday. I'll see you next week. Take care.